Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. I decided to combine a little bit of a reset vlog with the bookish vlogs that I do each month. I've been doing book stuff once a month, early in the month, every month so far this year, but I don't have much bookish stuff I need to get done because I have so many other videos and other book stuff going on for Bookmas that I'm planning for this month. So I only want to do my reading journal in this video, and I have a few bookish items I can give a little bit of a haul while we're doing the reading vlog later on in the video. I got back from Indiana yesterday. If you didn't know, I went to the Eras tour with Destiny. It was so fun. Like, it was just so nice seeing where Destiny's hometown is, seeing Destiny, going to see Taylor Swift, which is someone we talk about on our podcast Bookmarks like all the time. So it was just such an incredible time, and I traveled by myself, which was a really big moment. Very proud of myself for that. So I got back yesterday. Today is Tuesday, so I need to do a bit of a reset. I need to just completely organize my life, plan my entire week, plan my entire next few months in November and December because of Bookmas and the holidays. Like, there's so much going on in these next 2 months to finish out the year. I want to just have a clean slate going into the end of this year. So today we're gonna do more of the reset. I'm doing my sheets, my laundry upstairs, and I also have to do my clothes and wash all of that, put my clothes away. I would like to organize on my computer, like my desktop, my files, my SD cards, and get all like a clean slate on there. I want to plan out my entire week, plan out my entire month, not just videos for November, but also Bookmas videos, when I'm editing those, when I'm filming those, what's going out, what days in Bookmas. I have the videos I'm gonna do for Bookmas planned out and the days I would like to get them up, but I want to really like pinpoint exactly so that I'm more organized, because just the thought of all those videos and not having them planned out, like when I'm editing them, when I'm filming them, is like very overwhelming up here right now. So I want to get very organized. I also have a lot of stuff I need to return because I ordered a bunch of things for Eras tour because I didn't know what I wanted to wear. So I have a lot of things I need to return that I was going to wear for that. I also have a bag of clothes I want to donate, so I want to like clean up my room. And then I also want to update my want to read list on Fable because it has all my like physical TBR on there. So I would like to do that so that I can see all the books that I have on there, because I've recently, like you guys saw, unhauled books. I've gotten new books, so I want to like kind of update that. So lots going on. This morning I took the sheets off my bed. I have to throw those in the wash now. And then I just went to the gym. I went to Trader Joe's. I restocked for this week. It was a very boring haul. I feel like the Trader Joe's hauls can get repetitive. Also, I feel like the book stuff video can get a bit repetitive. I know they're like comforting. I like watching videos and creators that do kind of like the same things weekly. I feel like it's very comforting. So I know a lot of you like the doing book stuff video because it's, again, same thing every month. You know what you're gonna get. We're gonna talk about book stuff. We're gonna do my reading journal. So I'm just combining it a little. We're definitely gonna do book stuff, but like not too much. It's gonna be a combination of a vlog and the whole book stuff. But yeah, I went to Trader Joe's. I got kind of like normal stuff, nothing crazy, and I'm gonna make some avocado toast now, and then we're gonna get on with the day. I have a reading vlog I'm also filming right now to start my next book and get the ball rolling on that, because once I finish this reading vlog, I'm gonna start on the first Bookmas video and another reading vlog for November. Is it a reading vlog? No. I don't really know. This is what I mean. I need to get organized. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to go eat, do my laundry, and we're going to start getting organized. We're going to get a clean slate to finish up this year. Hello guys, I just took an everything shower. I did my hair, I got ready, finished my book, and I've been sitting here. I was about to sit and actually clean out my desktop and my SD cards, put my sheets back on my bed because they're finally dry. But you know how it goes. I've been sitting here on TikTok for, don't actually want to say how long it's been, way longer than it should have been. And I don't know if you guys have seen this trend on TikTok, but people that use like the CapCut things, I never had CapCut, the app. I've always wanted to try the little like effects that they use, so I finally did. And I did this one. I thought it was fun, but why am I doing this right now? Like, I don't need to be doing this. It like makes you into like a cartoon, but like a spooky cartoon. Like, I don't really know, like a Cartoon Network thing. Anyway, this is what I did. I'll just put it on the screen. It like transforms you into this. I thought that was fun. I don't know. This is literally what I've been doing for the past too long. But why is it kind of cute? Anyway, I need to like stand up. I need to like do my stuff, clean my room, clean my life. But that kind of brings me to today's sponsor, which is Rocket Money, because I'm about to go cancel my subscription or my trial run for CapCut. Thank God I didn't forget about that, but Rocket Money would not have let me forget about that. So thank you to Rocket Money for sponsoring today's video. So if you've not heard of Rocket Money, I've talked about them a few times on this channel. I genuinely use them all the time. Like, they send me emails all the time. I check up on them. They check up on me. But if you've not heard of them, it's a personal finance app that lets you manage subscriptions, lower bills, make a custom budget, and also grow your savings all in the same place, all in one app. So I personally use it mostly for keeping up with my subscriptions and also keeping up with my like monthly spending. So once you connect your bank account to the app, it actually can identify all your subscriptions in one place, and not just the apps that you're subscribed to, but also your monthly payments on like credit card bills, because that's included in like subscription, but like underneath there. So it keeps track of like everything in one space, which is so nice visually to see, because like I said, I download apps and I do the trial runs all the time, and then I forget to delete them or I forget to cancel my subscription. So on Rocket Money, it'll show you that, so you can do it like right there in the app. It's so convenient. And then just opening up the app just to show you kind of like what it looks like when you're like scrolling through. On the app at the top, you can scroll through over here and it says like your current spending throughout the month. It tells you also if you're above or below the month before. So again, it helps you kind of like keep track of your spending. It can show you your credit score, and then if you're going down, it shows you kind of like your checking, your savings, like balances and everything. It, all in one place, is just so nice. And if you keep scrolling, you can set up like budgeting, tracking your credit. And if you keep scrolling, it shows you your upcoming things that you have to pay. So again, if you have a subscription or your credit card bill is due soon, it'll show you and it'll keep you up to date with that and also on track with that, which is really nice. And then if you keep going, it shows you your spending habits, if your credit score is good. And then on the bottom, a few things, you can see your recurring stuff, your spending. Like, there's just a lot on here that you can do. It's really nice to kind of go through it and keep track of stuff. And like I said, they send me an email frequently, which is really nice. If I have something that I've sent over Zelle on something and there's no subject line, it'll tell you that, oh, like just making sure this is like from your bank account, this is from you. So I like that it's on top of everything, and it like will notify me if something like seems suspicious, which usually it's just me. Rocket Money has helped customers save up to $740 a year when you use all of the app's like premium features. And they've also helped customers save over $500 million in canceled subscriptions. Like, that is crazy. Sometimes you don't know what you're subscribed to. So that's again why I love Rocket Money. So you guys can go to rocketmoney.com/Karoli or use the link in the description to get started today for free. And you can also unlock even more features with premium. I highly recommend this app if you want to keep track of your stuff and just see it all visually in one place. It is so convenient. It is so helpful. So again, thank you Rocket Money for sponsoring today's video. You also have just recently helped me cancel my CapCut subscription, because I'm not going to be using that app and I should not have even downloaded it. I should be getting to work, which is what I'm going to do right now. So I think right now I'm going to put the stuff on my bed. I'm going to make my bed so my room feels a bit cleaner, because it feels like a mess right now. This is the state of my bed. And then I'm going to grab all my SD cards and I'm going to clean them up. So usually for videos, I don't use like an external hard drive, which I feel like I should. I just had bad experiences with them where I've had like a few break on me and I've lost footage. So I just get really scared about that. I just have like 8 of these little SD cards, and I have little labels that I'll put on top of them, and I'll assign different videos to these SD cards so I know exactly what video's on which card. But right now they're not assigned. I don't know what's on what SD card. This is for a reading vlog I'm currently filming, and it's just like laying around. So we need to get updated and cleaned up on that. We're gonna do my bed and laundry. That's first step. And then we're going to clean up SD cards, and then I'm going to plan the specific days for Bookmas, because I'm starting the first video this week, which is insane, literally insane. And if you want to know, for Bookmas, I'm going to be doing the first 12 days. So 12 days of Christmas, 12 days of Bookmas. There'll be a video every day. Most of them will be bookish. There'll be a couple of vlogs thrown in there as well, because I just like doing vlogs. I feel like it's cozy, it's fun. I love seasonal vlogs, like a fall vlog, a winter vlog, a holiday vlog. I think they're really fun. So it'll be a mix of things, but mostly bookish stuff. So really excited about that. I hope you guys are excited, but it's time to get planning and time to get filming. So let's get cleaned up. That's the first step of resetting for this week / months and year, which is crazy. I actually can't believe that this year's almost over, but I digress. tired, but putting a duvet cover on is a workout. I literally break a sweat every time I do that. Okay, here's my little handy dandy SD card holder. I got this off of Amazon and it is something that I cannot ever lose. If I lose this, I will cry really hard. All my SD cards are in here. Like I said, there's labels on there. Let me get my little labeler. I also got this off of Amazon. I just will write what's on the SD card, stick it on there, and that really helps me stay organized through that. And then in my little notebook I got from the Strand bookstore recently, or well, that wasn't recently. When did we go? When bestie Rachel was here. That feels like forever ago, which is crazy. Anyway, you guys can't look at this, but this is all of the videos that I'm going to be posting for Bookmas. I have color coded them on a piece of paper just so I can like visually see what I have to do. And I color coded them in purple if they're going to be filmed in November, and then I color coded them in blue if they're going to be filmed in December. So there's only a few I'm going to film in December if I have time. That's why I want to plan like when I'm filming them and when they like have to be edited and stuff, because that'll help me see when I have to sit down and do it. Because the ones I want to film in December, I don't know if they're going to work anymore to film them because I'm going away the 4th through the 8th, I believe, for a friend's birthday. So it's going to be a very overwhelming time, but very rewarding because I love doing Bookmas. I think it's just so festive. It's so fun. So that's what's happening right now. I need to organize my entire life. I also need to clean up my computer because my desktop just has files everywhere. My downloads have files everywhere. I just have so much going on. So I'm gonna sit here. I'm sat. Let's get organized. I'm gonna feel so much better once I'm organized. Okay, computer is all set. Nothing on my desktop except things that I need in little folders. My downloads are completely clean. I made folders for certain things, so everything feels more organized on here. Final Cut is all cleaned up and just has videos on there that I'm going to be posting soon. So this is all clean. That feels really good. My wallpaper on here is still like the fall collage that I did, but it's crazy because I want to start decorating for the holidays soon. Like I want to get in the cozy feeling, the cozy vibe, which usually happens, I feel like around Thanksgiving time. But this year, since daylight savings has happened, it gets dark at like, you notice it gets starting to get dark at like 4, and that's just insane to me. But for some reason, daylight savings, like when that happens, I feel like it's winter time, like it's officially winter. Fall went really quick. I feel like I decorated for fall a bit early, and I love the way that my room like is with the bed and the fall vibes over there. Like I think it's just so cozy already. But I also think it's time to get out my winter stuff. I do want to go look around the holiday shops and see what they have. I want to make it a bit more cozy in here. So anyway, this is not about the holidays. My computer is cleaned. So now I'm gonna go through, oh, actually I need to keep this open because I'm gonna go through all of my SD cards and see what's what. I have these over here that actually are like, I don't want to say that they're broken, but they would like malfunction. I would record on them, I would plug them into my computer, and like the playback on the videos would be like, it would like turn black for a second, and then I would have to like cut that. It was really weird. So I think I'm just gonna have to throw those out, see what's on there, clean those up as well. And then I might have to order more since a lot of these are kind of corrupted. I guess I can't really use them. It's 128 gigabytes. They hold a lot of footage, but I get a lot of footage, so I like to have options, and just in case I fill one up, I can switch them out. Anyway, this is a lot of talking. I'm gonna go now clean these out and see if I can label them and whatnot. So that's my next step, my next thing on my list. Okay, my SD cards are all cleaned up. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the ones that are corrupted because they have stuff on them that I want to keep. Like some of the SD cards that I still have that I use frequently, like there's some stuff I keep on there like I want to keep the original footage from. Like there's a lot of clips I have of me and Chris just uncut that I would like to keep to like, I don't know if I'm gonna watch it one day, but there's just like, I don't know, cute moments and just like authentic stuff that I've caught on camera that I would like to keep. So I might just get a hard drive to move all of that onto, just for like uncut footage that I would like to keep, but like I'm never gonna have to use again. So I'm probably gonna have to get an SD card for that, but like not an SD card, a hard drive, like a small external one to do that for. But these are all cleaned up and that's making me feel a lot better. Now I have my Bookmas stuff, and I'm gonna go into my Notion, and I'm going to go into like the December calendar that I have, and I'm going to put in each day what video is going to go up, and then once I can see that visually, I'm going to see what days in November / possibly December I'm going to be able to film those. I'm going to have a lot of just random footage lying around everywhere because I'm going to be filming a lot, and then I'm just going to have like editing days. So I think that's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to do that, I'm gonna do my laundry, and then I'm gonna be pretty organized by then. We just still have some stuff to do. I think once I get my Bookmas stuff really like pinned down and figured out, I'm gonna feel a lot better, because right now it's just like not all up in the air. I know what's happening. I just need to like visually see what's going on. So unfortunately I can't show you guys what I'm going to be planning and what I'm doing right now. So I will see you guys after I do all of this and do my laundry, and we're gonna go head out, return. I kind of want to get a fun little drink. You know, I'm just a girl. I want a fun little drink to do my little errands with. So I'll see you then. Okay, I'm gonna return. I have to go to the UPS store to return on Amazon for the Taylor concert. I ordered like these gloves, these like lace gloves I was gonna wear with a different dress, but I didn't end up wearing that dress, so I never wore the glove. So gonna return that. And then also I have this like hair bow that I bought, but I ended up wearing a different one that I already had. So we're gonna return those to the UPS store. So let me do that on Amazon right now. And then I have these 3 dresses from Opoly that I ordered. I was like panicking because I didn't know what I wanted to wear, but I knew what era I wanted to do. So I have 3 dresses that I ordered from Opoly that I'm going to return now. And I knew I was gonna end up returning the ones I didn't wear, but I thought I needed the options just in case. So I'm gonna start a return for these. I don't know if those are gonna be returned through the post office, so I'm gonna try to do that right now. Oh, this is so perfect. Okay, so I can take the Opoly stuff to a Happy Returns location, which that's actually in my Ulta in the mall, and that's perfect because I have to return something from Zara in here. I had a skirt that I was gonna wear to something we were gonna do, but I don't need it anymore. I'm not gonna wear it, so I have to return at the mall. We're gonna have 2 places to stop, the UPS store, but we're gonna go do all of this. I also have a bag of clothes over there I'm gonna bring to the donations, and we're about to go hit a few spots, but it'll feel better once all this stuff is out of my room because it's been taking up like random spots everywhere. I've been waiting for me to come home from the concert and my little trip to do all of this. So let's go do all these little returns. Hello everyone. It has actually been a day and a half-ish since I started this video and we did all my errands, getting back into routine. I needed to take a day off because I had such an overwhelming day yesterday, as I'm sure so many people did, because yesterday was election day. So I'm gonna cut up my little pictures for the reading journal while we talk. I need to just kind of like sit and chill for a second because I finally feel a bit better now. So much went on yesterday, but like I said, election day, woke up, already a sense of overwhelming anxiety and lots of feelings all at once, but I couldn't even process any of that because we had to take an emergency vet trip with Mochi, which I didn't realize was going to take up my whole day, but it was really scary because if you don't know what's going on with Mochi, like I haven't really talked about it because it's like not too crazy, it's just sad. So her spine is deteriorating as the vet told us, and there's no way to really surgically fix it because it's so far gone that it wouldn't really benefit like doing a surgery, paying for a surgery and having like her go through all of that for not much benefit from it. So with her spine going bad, it like pushes down on her. So that's why she wears her diaper. If you see in clips with a diaper on, it pushes down her so she can't like hold in going to the bathroom. That's why she has her diaper on. We bought suspenders because we need to keep the diaper up. Like if she's going, like it can't fall off and get all messed up. So, but along with the spine messing up, it's messing up through her hips and then into her back leg. So like it's been happening. I think it wasn't this summer, the past summer is when this really started happening, where her spine just started going bad and it affected her back leg, so she wasn't able to really walk, but she was still good. It was this year that it started getting really bad. She kind of just drags herself. Like you can tell that she wants to like run and play with Sachi and like do different things and like go different places and walk, but like she doesn't realize that she can't anymore. So the only good thing is she's not really in any pain. So that's why I say like it's not too crazy. We just have to keep an eye on it, what we've been doing in the diaper, and we have like supplements and stuff. So yesterday though, my mom and I literally early morning, I was gonna go to the gym, but she ended up like bleeding, Mochi, and we just like did not know why. We didn't know what really was happening. We didn't know she was actually like in pain anymore. So we made it like an emergency trip. It wasn't anything like intense. Like we didn't want to rush her to like emergency room or anything because we trust her vet. My mom was working, so I just like kind of took off for the day. I just canceled everything, and Chris ended up meeting me at the vet, thankfully, and we were there for hours. Like we waited for so long, and Mochi's sitting there like she just like was very patient, which honestly, thankfully she was patient, but she's a very anxious dog, so she's just like shaking the whole time. Everything was good. She gave us new supplements. They're called, I think, Dosequin or something like that. I'll put it on the screen. But hours later, driving home, like asked people for recommendations, things that help if your animal or your pet, your dog is going through the same thing, and I got a lot of recommendations and stuff. The biggest one was actually the Cosequin, I forgot the name, but what the vet gave us. So that's a supplement we're gonna be using. And then a lot of people were saying try to get her into like a physical therapy. Aqua therapy really helps, so I'm gonna try to set up something like that, at least to just prevent it from getting worse. A lot of people say wheels, but she's not like fully paralyzed in her back legs yet, and we don't want her to rely on the wheels to walk just yet, because she can stand up. Like she's able to stand up, she's able to walk slowly. Like if we help her, we have this like strap that goes around her back legs. Like if we hold her with that, like she can like walk and like use her legs. It's just like the mobility is kind of losing itself. So but I got so many recommendations, so thank you guys for anyone that replied to that, because I was just like, I don't know, Mochi's my whole life, and just seeing her kind of not go but like slow down, it just like messed with my whole day. So like that, along with what was going on. And then after that, I had to meet Chris. He got an MRI yesterday. Something's wrong with his neck, so like that took up the rest of the day. That was my day. Again, I took the day off. I was supposed to upload a wrap up, but there was just no way I was posting a video yesterday. Like nothing felt right. It was just an overwhelming day. So that's where I was yesterday. If you're wondering, Mochi's okay. She's not in any pain. The whole bleeding situation was just, it's just gonna happen. But the vet kind of like eased us a bit. It was just like the craziest day. I'm just like nervous for the day that she's gonna need her wheels, and you know it's gonna go a bit downhill. But thankfully she's 6. She's doing good. And I don't think she even realizes like what's happening, because again, she's not in any pain. I got her when I was in like a very bad place 6 years ago, and she's just like that soul dog, you know what I mean? So seeing anything wrong with her really just like tears me up, and it was just like such a crazy day for that to happen. So again, that's where I was yesterday. If you're wondering, Sachi, my younger dog, has absolutely no idea what's going on. She gets really sad when Mochi's not here, so when we took her away for like half the day, she was so confused, but my mom was home, so she like took her for a walk and stuff. But it was a crazy day yesterday. So I'm back today. I'm already feeling kind of back in my routine. Yesterday kind of just like spun me in like a whole 360. I think we should just sit and do a few bookish things together today, and that includes my reading journal and a small little bookish haul. I've been waiting to do my reading journal. This just feels very therapeutic to me. I might not be the most creative person, but it really does help just sitting and doing something that's not on my phone. I actually ordered this sticker paper, which someone recommended in my last time doing my reading journal, and I don't know what the brand or anything is. I got it on Amazon. I can link it down below, but it printed the pictures onto this, so I don't have to use my like rolling tape. I can just like unpeel the back of it apparently, and it should be able to just stick like that. So we're gonna find out after I cut it all up. I'm gonna probably just watch a little bit of YouTube for however long this takes me, and then I'll show you my reading journal. I don't have any like ideas of what I want to do in it just yet. The only things I need to update are like the usual, and then make a wrap-up page. I don't have a TBR for November, so I'm not gonna make a November TBR page. I didn't want to do too much because I know in December I want to do like a video for it, doing all my like wrap-ups and all the fun stuff like for like the end of the year stats. So I think that's gonna be fun. And then I also definitely want to set up my reading journal sometime in December. Hopefully I can put that in like maybe a Bookmas video or something, but if not, we'll see how that goes when the time comes. I'm already starting Bookmas videos tomorrow. I'm gonna start my first one, start pre-filming, because I think I already talked about this. It's not just sit down buddies, it's reading vlogs, and you guys know if you were here last year. So I'm trying to do a few different videos than I did last year. One of them is gonna be fun. I think it's gonna involve my reading journal, which I'm really excited about. So you guys shall see soon. Hello, it's been a few hours since I started. I had a meeting between doing this. I uploaded our podcast episode for today's Instagram post. I put that up. I finished updating this. For some reason, when I was printing out or putting the pictures onto the doc before I printed them out, I very clearly went through each page into this journal of what I needed to print out, and somehow I didn't print enough of the little pictures of the books, and that makes no sense to me because I remember vividly going through each page and printing out duplicating the ones I needed to duplicate, but I didn't apparently. So I don't know. And I think when we do this in December, I'll go through a walkthrough of my whole entire journal, all the stories I've done so far this entire year. So I think that'll be fun to see it all come together, which I have been so happy that I've kept up with this. Seeing it visually is just so fun. I can't wait to do the December spread with different stats from the whole year like I was talking about before, but I honestly didn't think I was going to keep up with this just because I've tried to do it before, but I would update it every time I finished a book, and when that would happen, I would get lazy. I didn't want to do it, but doing it once a month and just recapping the whole month onto these pages, it's really just such a nice time to sit and do it. And it may not be the most beautiful artistic thing in the world, I'm not the most creative, but just sitting and doing it is fun. You don't need to be an artist to do the reading journal, but I highly recommend starting. It's not too late to also set up your one for next year, or not too early to set up your one for next year if you want to do that. But anyway, into my journal. So I didn't read any books on my 24 books to read in 2024. When I made this, I actually made this page in December of last year. Some of the books that were on here, I don't know if I'm ever gonna get to. They're not on my radar anymore, which is so interesting. They just completely different books have gone on higher on my tier list of books I want to read. But the ones that are left on here, if you're wondering, is These Violent Delights, City of Bones, Sorcery of Thorns, These Hollow Vows, King of Wrath, Dance of Thieves I wanted to reread, Scythe, Happily Never After, Billy Summers, Cinder, and The Rom-Commers. So maybe I'll end up reading one of these in November or December, but 13 out of 24. So I'm a little over halfway, but not as many as I wanted to. And then the next page is my little library, which we're almost going to complete. I feel in November I may complete my library, and then we'll have to just kind of draw a little bit underneath here because there's 130 books over here, which is crazy, but lots of 4 and 3 stars this month, and there's one 2-star over here, and then 2 blank ones here I didn't fill out because I DNF'd 2 books this month. And then on the books that I've read, I read 12 books, which is kind of average. I feel this whole year I've averaged out the same amount of books the whole year. The lowest was 9 and the highest was 14, so between 9 and 14 throughout the year. I filled out my favorite book of the month and then my reading challenge over here, which I didn't have any from this month that I read, but last month when I finished, or was it this month? The Heartstopper. I think I read another volume previously, but my little reading challenge prompts over here, one of them was set in high school, and I was I don't really read YA books, but then you guys were Heartstopper's technically set in high school, so I put Heartstopper for that. And then my favorite book of October was actually If We Were Villains. I put that one over here. And then I didn't read any books to fill out my A through Z challenge. The letters I have left on here are K, M, Q, V, and X. I went through my Goodreads because I looked over and I saw that M was not filled out, and I was there's no way I haven't read a book this whole year that didn't start with the letter M. And it's true, I haven't. I read Magnolia Parks, but Into the Dark, so I used that for the I. But yeah, it's not crazy I haven't read a book that started with an M. I think that's such a common letter. Then we get on to my DNF page. So I have, like I said, 2 books I DNF'd this month. We have Fairytale and Ninth House. And then this is where it got a little weird. I know I printed out our October and November book for the book club because this is my book club page. I used them somewhere else. I just don't have the books there. So we're gonna have to do that in December, just completely fill out the rest of this page. And then I updated my series, which I actually didn't start any series this month that I'm gonna continue, but I actually crossed off series that I don't think I'm going to continue on my tracker. So thankfully I didn't add any, I actually took some off, but so far this month in November, when we fill this out in December, I've started a couple new series, so we're gonna have to put some back onto this list. But I don't think I'm gonna continue the Serpent and Dove trilogy. I haven't thought about it since I finished the first one, and I had the other 2 books, but I think I'm going to unhaul those and donate those or give them away at some point. And then I also crossed off Zodiac Academy. I don't think I'm going to continue that series, which I know I recently started, but like I said in a recent video, it's such a commitment, so I don't think I'm going to continue that series. That takes me to my fall TBR page. So these are all the books I said in my fall rec/TBR video that I wanted to read throughout the fall month. So I just checked off a few boxes. I read, or I DNF'd Ninth House, but I just checked that one off. Spark of the Everflame, Heartstopper, Phantasma, If We Were Villains, You Again, and Talking at Night are the ones that I've gotten to so far. And then that brings us to the Autumn Challenge. So this is something we do in the Discord for the highest tier. We have a challenge throughout each season, and there's just a bunch of prompts, and you kind of have to finish them. You're on 2 teams, so I'm doing it myself. I'm not on any team, but I'd like to fill them out along with everyone. It's kind of motivating to get them done. So I've read quite a few, a lot more filled out than I thought, so that was really nice. That brings us to my October wrap-up, which is another spot where I know I printed out all the books that I read in October, but I used some of these for the Autumn Challenge, so I guess I didn't duplicate it for that. I don't really understand how that happened again, but I'm missing 1, 2, 3 books to put over here, so I'm gonna do that next month and just completely fill this one out. But this is my October wrap-up page. And then that brings us to my If We Were Villains page. I made a whole spread for it because I just can't stop thinking about it. Like the whole atmosphere and vibe and setting and story has just been on my mind since I read it. So I made a little page for it. I printed out pictures from Pinterest and I put those onto the page. I put some like paper behind them and I had this washi tape with like some kind of script on it. And then I printed a little quote from the book and I'm obsessed with it. I love the whole aesthetic of this, but also looking at it just really reminds me of the story. And I, again, just can't stop thinking about it. And then that brings us to the last page, which is just my November spread. For some reason, this spread reminds me of Gilmore Girls. I think it's because of like the coffee and the leaves in the fall. I just put 2 little coffee cups with November and like leaves falling around. And I didn't put a TBR because again, I don't have one for November. So I'll probably end up putting my November wrap up on this page. But I really like the way this one turned out. It's simple, but I think it's cute for the fall season. That's all I did for my reading journal for this month. I can't believe we only have 1 more month to fill out my reading journal. That's gonna be a crazy completed reading journal. I don't think we're gonna fill up the whole thing, but we don't have too many pages left. And then the only thing I didn't do in this video that I usually do in like my book stuff, this type of video monthly, is my photo album. I completely forgot yesterday to print out the pictures. Obviously, it was just like a hectic day. Also forgot today, so I got a little lazy with it this month, but we'll fill out the rest of it next month. And now I just have a little bookish haul, if you will. So from one of my favorite little small business brands that make merch and book merch and everything, from Jordan J. Co. is the small business. Again, I'll link everything in the description, but she's kindly sent me sweatshirts. She actually sent me 2 of this one to give Destiny, which I recently gave her while I was with her over the weekend. And the first one is Fall Girl. This is the cutest sweatshirt ever. It just has a few fall graphics. The brown is such a cozy color, like I'm obsessed with this. So I have this one, and then she also sent me a matcha latte one. It says Matcha Latte Book Club. I think the colors of this one are adorable. It's so cute, and her sweatshirts are so comfy, and I think her designs are just, they're simple, they're aesthetic, they're cute, and I'm obsessed with them. So again, shout out Jordan J. Co. company. She sent me a cute little letter as well, and I've been obsessed with her and her shop for months and months and months now. So, and then I know this isn't very bookish, but I feel like us bookish girlies are in like the pop culture, you know, we like that stuff. And Letters and Lucy actually sent me their newest product, which is called Screen Time Trivia. It's a little card game, which I think is so cute to play with your friends, and it's basically a bunch of different pop culture popular shows and movies and questions about them in a little card game, which I think is cute if you have a little girls night or you hang with your friends. I think it'd be fun to play. So let's just pull one out. In the Twilight series, what is the name of Bella and Edward's daughter? I have not gotten that far into the series, so I would have lost that question. But yeah, it has like Gossip Girl, Mean Girls, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, Hannah Montana, Cinderella Story, like a bunch of different stuff on here. So if you're interested in that and you want a little game to play with your friends, this is so cute. So thank you, Letters and Lucy, another company that I'm obsessed with. They're so kind. Another thing that's not very bookish, but I'm just including into this haul, is from a wonderful bestie in the Patreon, in the Discord as well. Her name is Meg, and she has a little crochet business called Meg's Crochet and Crafts. And she didn't tell me, but she was crocheting me 2 things and she sent them to me, and they're so cute, but also so kind. Like I actually can't fathom someone just sat and spent so much time creating something for me, like literally just from scratch from their hands. It is the most wonderful gift ever. So shout out to you, Meg. You are such a wonderful human. And she made me these 2 things, which just like makes me want to cry of how cute they are, and just again how much time was spent and love and care into doing this for someone. So look how cute this is. It's a little bag with little handles, and you can throw in anything. You can fit your Kindle, your book, or anything in here, but you can also use it as just a normal bag. And the colors of here are just so cozy. I feel like this is perfect for the winter months too. Like it's warm. It'll keep my Kindle and my books warm in here. And then she crocheted me this hat, which I wear beanies all the time in the winter time. I love wearing them to keep my head warm. I think they're cute, and this is the cutest thing ever. So soft as well, and the quality is like stunning. The little pom-pom is perfect, the pink color is perfect, and again, just the time and care that goes into crocheting a gift for someone is so wonderful. So thank you, Meg. Again, I'll link her shop as well down below. And then from another bestie, Jamie, in the Discord, she recently opened an Etsy shop, so I decided to be her first customer and I ordered from her shop. She has some bookish stickers, and she also sent me bookmarks, which was really sweet. It's called Jamie's Best Creations, and she sent me these stickers. There's different packs you can get, so I got a couple packs. So here's some cute ones. She has some that are genre, so here's an enemies to lovers one, a cowboy romance, there's a cute little fake dating book club, and then a few other just kind of like bookish ones. So here's like a book stack, And what's cute about this book stack is all Taylor Swift album titles and like a couple Taylor Swift stickers she sent over. So here's Taylor Swift The Eras Tour and just a few other Taylor Swift ones. We have this like collage one from the 1989 era, and then she sent over a couple bookmarks as well, which are just so cute, and it was so kind of her. So I was very happy to be her first customer. So shout out Jamie if you guys want to shop some stickers, some sticker packs, you want to decorate your Kindle or get some for your friends for the holidays. Honestly, it's perfect time to shop small businesses. So shout out to those besties. And then just really quickly, I recently got this ARC that I thought was really cool. I want to start it soon because it has a trope that I really like in it, but it's called Pictures of You by Emma Gray. It comes out November 12th, so really soon. The back says it's about Evie, who should be grieving her dead husband, but since the car crash that claimed his life and landed her in the hospital, she can't remember him at all. The only person who can help her piece her past together is her high school best friend, Drew Kennedy. I just think that plot is very interesting, and I think it's kind of like a second chance, maybe for my best friends to a lover situation. It's gonna be a very emotional read and an emotional romance, so I'm really excited about this one. That is my haul of a few things that I've recently got in the bookish world slash just in general that I wanted to share with you guys. It's been a crazy few days, but I definitely feel like I'm reset for the rest of the month. I feel very organized, I feel clean in my space and ready to continue on with the next few weeks and month of the year, or month and a half of the year. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you hopefully in the next one. Bye!